Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are at. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I gotta be honest with you guys, if you're in the middle of this Halloween event, I hope you're doing well. Hope this Savage event's giving you all the things you're looking for, right? Now, I wanted to take an opportunity just to throw down and take a shot at Fire Night. Fire Night's a weird event, which is only a DemonSpawn based event, and I did my own. I also referred to a couple of friends of mine or a couple people in the community to see if there's any opportunities that I can maybe showcase one of their team built. And I was looking around, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have my team done. I'm going to show you that in a little bit, maybe later on in this video. But I want to show you something a little bit faster. This one is not for the faint of heart. Let me just say that first and foremost before we go any further. This is not for the faint of heart. Gear, blessing level, and a whole bunch of other different factors are going to contribute to whether or not the efficiency for this account is going to be replicatable to you. But I did want to show you something for fun and just kind of have some entertainment with it, okay? So with that being said, Fire Night turn attack. You have to get DemonSpawn only champions in there, and you have to win, right? So I referred to a good friend of ours, of the community, and I want to give a special salute out to Chaos PK, if you can hear me. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, you bozo. He gave me access to his account to be able to jump onto his account and do a quick run, so I can show you guys how it's gonna go. And we're gonna talk about it really quickly. We'll let you see the run, and then I'm gonna show you what I did on mine. Now, I was successful on mine, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a little embarrassing, but like it's a little slow, a lot of slow. And it's not that great comparatively to this, but this is super fun to watch, and it's super fun and entertaining, and I just want to have it. Now, I was informed that this team was not like AI sped, like, you know, it wasn't AI tuned or anything like that. He basically slapped some tunes together and just started running through. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to narrate along the way. The main thing is that we got Duchess, we got Kymar, we got Allure, of course, obviously. We do have Krutraxa, and then we also have Kandrafon. So I'm actually going to be very curious. There's going to be a live reaction of what this video is going to, or what this team is going to be able to bring to the table. But the main thing I'm looking for is that I'm going to expect that we're going to have a pretty good experience with like Duchess keeping the team alive. Kymar's going to offer some control/reset, so it's going to speed up the team, keep the team going. Krutraxa is going to do some work, I think, from like a damage outlet standpoint, which is obviously showing. And then, of course, Kandrafon I thought would be a little bit more impactful in the wave. So I'm hoping that we get to see some impact from him pretty heavily. It looks like he does decent damage, so I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, at the end of the day, the goal of this team, I'm going to assume, is pretty much just get to the boss and let Allure keep him from having a turn, and then the rest of the team just cooks his health up. But I mean, we're already like turned count 25, almost 30 seconds in. We're almost done with the first wave already. So this is actually a lot better than what I did on mine. So I'll just go ahead and say that now. It's like I was a little bit like, okay, I'm running. I was like, you know, maybe I got something, and then like, yeah, it's working. But a couple minutes later, I'm like, oh no, I'm a little ashamed to show this. Like, how can I proclaim to be like a strong account or whatever? Which I don't, you know what I mean? You know, my account's what it is. I'm proud of it, but you know, plenty of room for growth. And I see this team, and like when Chaos talking to Chaos, I asked him, I was like, yeah, what's your team looking like? Like, how long did it take? What'd you use? And he was like, I did this, and then, you know, it's not tuned up or anything, but I did it under like sub 2 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm trying to get like you, my boy. Right? So I thought I would show this for you guys to give you guys some like inspiration, just have some fun with it. And to be honest with you, I think it's still kind of nice to see that, like, despite this being an unorthodox type of like event, that like champions that were already staples or meta for the original Fire Night compositions that we used to have in the past are still prevalent to this point. So we're still getting some value out of it. I mean, you see Allure turn metering. To be honest, I think a special nod to like Krutraxa helping getting the boss's shield down very, very aggressively to a point where like Allure's just basically now just doing turn meter reduction, and then the rest of the team is all just going really, really fast until like hitting the boss, doing damage. We're getting reset back into our abilities. So you're going to see Krutraxa crank up a notch. You're going to see Kandrafon crank up a notch. And, of course, everybody's still maintaining that level of progression. I mean, we're almost 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes and a half in, and we're practically done. It's actually kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting it. And to be honest with you, for me, personally, I don't know if I would actually get into this event super aggressively. I'm not sure about how the points would look going into the future when it comes to you know, getting those Halloween event tokens that we're going to need for Sun Wukong's blessings. I'm hoping that it's a bonus, not a mandatory requirement, because I personally myself you know, I don't have as many resources available to me to be able to do the most effective team for Fire Night. I have a team, and I'm going to show you guys this now. As it is, let me see if I can find it. I did a team here, and it took a little bit longer than you know, like maybe by like, you know, five times the duration. But I wanted to see if I could do it, you know. And I was. I utilized no changes, no whatsoever. So there's a lot of like ways to improve this. Like my Urticata ain't built that well right now. Matter of fact, she might be missing some pieces. Umbral Enchantress is built for like a support build in Hydra at the moment. Helicaf was built for Clan Boss. Duchess is currently built for PvP, and Allure's the only one that's kind of semi-decently built that would be like tuned towards Fire Knight, and even then I probably have some overhead that I can improve upon. So I was looking at it, I was like, man, 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Do I want to spend that much time in a 3x event right now? I don't know. I kind of want to grind, you know. I want to go give my... I'd rather go back at the Fire Knight hard and do some stuff there, but I thought it would be funny. I thought it'd be entertaining just to kind of see what we would be able to bring together, and maybe this will give you some inspiration, you know. The idea of it, maybe I drop Umbral Enchantress for a better damage outlet, and I was thinking about it too. It's like, you know what? I don't have him myself personally built up right now, but this would have been like a great opportunity to be able to bring out someone like Magnar, who I'm sitting on a 5-star blessing for. Maybe we can bring him and he can pump some damage into the waves, get us closer to the boss, and maybe we can progress through the fight a little bit faster, and maybe it'd be more easier. But I definitely saw that, and I was like, man, this is a little bit slow. Something's got to change, you know what I mean? But is it worth it? I mean, I don't know. I feel like this time attack is going to be interesting. We want these points. I definitely wouldn't mind the coins, but more importantly, it's these points right now because we're trying to do stuff for the Halloween event, and I got to really rationalize, like, yo, we got to take it up a notch. We got to take it up a notch. But I wanted to show you all that team just to give you guys a little bit of, like, a nod to different ways you could do it. I mean, bringing out pretty much almost all legendaries. I know that sounds a little bit unrealistic for a lot of accounts, but, you know, if you find a decent support like Duchess in that faction, or someone who can do control, I mean, even Lord does control in some capacity, pretty good damage dealers, you can make some headway, right? A lot of it's going to come down to, you know, gear and advancement of your account, you know, having your Great All progress so it makes your builds easier. You have a much more established composition as you go along, and you can kind of throw a lot more at it, right? But at the very least, I thought this would be like a fun and entertaining way to just kind of just have some fun with it. So I hope you guys like this. If you have a better team, this is a great opportunity. I want you guys to surprise me. Did you do better than me? If you did, stop it. No, but if you did do better than me, feel free to take a look at your team. Talk about it in the comments below. Let me know, what did you use and how fast did it take for you to get it? You know, what was your time? What was your turn count? Let us know what these metrics were for you and how fast you were able to complete doing this little turn attack event that we got that spruced up on us. And let me know. I want to see your compositions. Maybe y'all can inspire me to find a team that's a lot faster than 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Or 11 minutes, or... At this point, I'm getting... I gotta go. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and always remember, stay ascended. Got the